Oh my god, I really can't believe I'm saying these words, but this is your final highlights for the Eras Tour. Oh my god, hold on. This is the final highlights for the Eras Tour, Vancouver, Night 3. Stay tuned, enjoy.
Exhausting, like we were never getting back together. For the last time, no! Okay, that was pretty awesome. That was, honestly, like that whole first 5 minutes of the way you've been treating me out here, you're really incredible. Like the way you're treating me, I'm actually a little worried. It's starting to immediately go to my head now, and I'm like, you got me feeling really powerful. You're making me feel like tonight we get to spend the last night of the Eras Tour with 60,000 people. I guess what I'm trying to say is you're making me feel like I'm a man.
Good sit for lover. Moments to sit. Last night I was on my feet all night on the floor and it killed me.
It is such an honor to get to say these words to you. Vancouver, welcome to the Eras Tour! We have toured the entire world with this tour. We have had so many adventures. It has been the most exciting, powerful, electrifying, intense, most challenging thing I've ever done in my entire life. We've gotten to perform for over 10 million people on this tour. And tonight, we get to play one last show for you here tonight in beautiful Vancouver. And we're gonna make it count, because you know what? You've already seen a really wonderful, gold standard show before we even got on this stage. You got to see an artist who is as beautiful as she is brilliant. Her career has absolutely skyrocketed. We are so lucky to have her. Will you give it up again for Gracie Abrams? So you and I, we're about to go on one last grand adventure together, and that adventure is going to span 18 years of music, and we're going to be doing this one era at a time. How does that sound to you, Vancouver? Okay, so here's something you should know. You're about to hear a lot of songs. There are a lot of songs in this show, and these are songs I either wrote about something that happened in my life, a feeling I felt at one point, or maybe something I just invented in my imagination. And maybe that's what you think about when you hear these songs playing out in the world. But all that's about to change after tonight, because after tonight, when you hear these songs, you're gonna think about us and the memories we made here tonight on the Eras Tour. I'll be your host this evening. My name is Taylor. How are we liking the red era so far, Vancouver?
Doing all too well. I'm still judging.
I don't understand.
It's been different from any tour I've ever done before.
I don't care what I did.
So many ways I can't count. But I'd like to tell you a few. I've been touring since I was 15 years old, and basically what I would do in the beginning, first of all, I've opened up for so many artists for a couple of years, and then when I was lucky enough to start going on my own headlining tours, I would make an album, and then I would go on tour, and the tour would be named after that album. So, you do your Fearless Tour, the Speak Now Tour, the Red Tour, 1989, Reputation. You basically kind of followed the same formula for a long time. And then I ended up putting out so much music so quickly that basically I had to kind of think of a new way to do it. And I really hoped that it was something you would like. And I came up with this idea called the Eras Tour. And then the craziest thing about this has been, and the reason this has been the longest tour I've ever done, I've never ever done this many shows on a tour ever, is because you guys have made this into something completely unrecognizable from anything I've ever done in my life. With your traditions, with your passion, with the way you care about this tour. It's unparalleled. I've never experienced anything like it. And I never thought that writing one line about friendship bracelets would have you guys all thousands of friendship bracelets. And making friends and just bringing joy to each other. That is, I think, the lasting legacy of this tour, is the fact that you have created such a space of joy and togetherness and love. I couldn't be more proud of you, honestly. That is all you. That's what people think about when they think about this tour, is how they felt out in the crowd with you. So I just wanted to say that you're why this is so special. And you supporting me for as long as you have is why I get to take these lovely walks down memory lane every single night, because you've cared about every era of my entire life that I've been making music. So thank you. There's actually there's one more song from Red that I'd love to play for you.
Yeah, there is.
10 minutes.
Actually, yes.
Oh my god. I love this song.
It's just crazy to think I'm about to sing the last song I ever sang in the Folklore cabin. That's wild. Oh my god. The Folklore cabin that I'm currently standing in, this whole thing kind of just originated in my imagination, because the whole Folklore album really was sort of like a figment of my imagination. It was like this escape, this pretend escape place in my mind, where I would go every day and write songs, and it really took my mind off of what was happening in the world at that time, which is that I started writing Folklore about 2 days into the pandemic, and so this was like a way for me to just get out of myself. And really what ended up happening was I made an album that it kind of forced me to tell stories in a different way. Like I have always tended to be a bit main character-y in my songwriting. Like I'll write from an autobiographical personal place a lot of the time. Don't know if you've ever noticed that. try to like make up characters, and these characters fall in love and get their hearts ripped out and have lots of drama between them. And it's not, you know, I'm just the narrator. I just work here, you know. I'm just telling you about it. And so that's what I did. And this is a story about a girl named Betty. The adventure of a lifetime, and I speak on behalf of my band, my crew, my fellow performers who all left their families and have spent time away from everything that they know and love, and have performed when they were sick, when anything was going on in their lives. They made sure that this show happened for you. And I just wanted to say that on behalf of all of us, we will never forget you giving us that moment. Thank you so much, Vancouver.
And this little girl got the 22 hearts today for the final leg of the Eras Tour, Vancouver 93. She was so excited, but what I really love the most is the way Taylor just talks and interacts with these kids. At a very short time, she's gonna just talk to them and, you know, give them a hug and take their bracelets and just, you know, make them remember this moment. And tonight, the final surprise song of the Eras Tour is Long Live and a New Year's Day in the manuscript. So first off, I want to say a big thank you to all of the Swifties that have been with me throughout the Eras Tour. I took a break in between because I had strikes, but I'm back to give you all the tea. And for tonight's show, I was really expecting Tay to bring posts, but you know, maybe he's busy. I've been actually clowning for, if you've been watching my highlights, you realize that I've been clowning for posts to join Tay on stage, but it didn't happen. But I still enjoyed the show. I still had the most fun. I still screamed the loudest, and you can hear my voice. My voice is already like, girl, bye. Like, nah, you can't do this and expect me to still be here. So yeah, tell me what you think, what you thought about the show. Did you enjoy the show? And don't forget that I will be streaming the Eras Tour Vancouver Night 3. So if you missed the show, if you missed the show, don't worry. Just subscribe and turn on your notification, because I'll be streaming the last show twice. Okay, so you don't have to worry. Yeah. So yeah. Yep. I think that is all I have to say. So take care of yourselves. I love y'all. For all the Swifties that supported, that came through, God bless y'all. Bye, guys.